Hello everyone and welcome. This is the Silent K and today we're jumping right into some MegaMek. I'm not even going to bother with the recap. I'm just going to jump right in. We're doing a breakthrough mission. We are reinforcing from the west side, but our main force is on the east side. We've taken significant damage, but we've also inflicted significant damage, so... we have one initiative. Hey Varang, how's it going? Glad you could make it. Glad you didn't miss anything. Uh, Hoping your leg is doing well. So yeah, we have one initiative and we are going last within our force. We're still waiting for Hoser and I believe Tugyu and the Stalker. Yeah, Tugyu and the Stalker will be deploying next round. Still very broken and ouchy. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, and I hope it continues to recover well. um, Don't really have anything more to add to that. I just hope it recovers well. Um, Wait, it's our turn to deploy. Oh, Wyvern. Wyvern and it looks like a Cestus maybe. Yeah, we'll have Wyvern and his Force 6 Archer deploy there. And then the Cestus, which is also a Force 6, we'll have him deploy there. And they'll follow in the tracks of Scarponi and Ash. And Tentacle Shogun might or might not be worried about those infantry. He might be coming up here to take on this Fury. I don't know yet. Clan Wolf Aircraft's turn to deploy. Oh, right, they also have reinforcements. We're going to edit the bots. We've got everyone being replaced with Princess. Okay, so now we've got a Hammerhead, a Rapier, and a Hydaspis. Hydaspis? We've got a Stuka here. Things are about to get really interesting and not in a good way. Yeah, we'll have reinforcements advancing at a run. Let's see. Scarponi is gonna wait. Ash is gonna wait. Tentacle Shogun. Thinking here. Let's see. The Cestus is waiting on Ash, so we'll move Ash real quick. Eyes on the Fury, okay, but probably not within range. We'll have the Cestus. Yeah, we're just gonna sync all of the initiative with these reinforcements. Let's see, our Mackie, which is crippled with an engine and gyro hit with 21 points left on the CT. I think Mackie is going to be backing up. Same thing with Earl. Earl has very little armor on his center torso. He hasn't taken the crits yet, though. So maybe trust luck a little bit. Advance on this Fury or the Ishtar. The Ishtar with the LB10X and the Ultra 10. Weak on the front. Down to 133 armor. How about we move the Vulcan? No. Who else can we move? We can move Scarponi. Okay. Earl. Yeah, let's see if we can't take out that Ishtar this turn. Let's see. Petra with damage to the left torso. which has ammo. Also has case, but yeah, ammo. Maybe she backs up this turn. Can we get up on a 4? I hope so. Eventually we're gonna miss one of those, and it's going to suck. Let's see. Longsword and the Black Knight, which is missing a leg, will continue to sit still. And last but, well, kind of least, is Tsubasa and the Vulcan, the only medium mech we've got on the field, I think. So it looks like the Excalibur is facing this way. We can get into his back. Would be moderately evasive. The Excalibur doesn't have any. No, the Excalibur does have weapons that'll blow up. It's got the Gauss rifle and it's got the LRM ammo. It's got fairly weak rear armor, actually. Yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can't knock out the Excalibur with a couple of well-placed shots. Okay, Firestarter tries to get up and fails because he's got a busted hip. Takes 4 damage to the left torso. Does hurt the pilot, but does not go unconscious. And then Petra needed a 4, got the 4, barely, and the Rapier flies off the map, which means we still have like 3 aerospace fighters coming in. And they're going to have a fair amount of superiority coming in from the air. Let's see, Petra. Can we hit the Hammerhead? Hammerhead, I want to say, had some big guns. Autocannon 20 with 15 shots. We can hit him on 6s. We'll do, ooh. Cluster munitions aren't going to do a lot. We'll do the slug ammo, even though it is a more difficult shot. We'll throw in some medium lasers just to be heat neutral on 10s. Let's see. Earl is going to be taking shots at the Ishtar. We're shooting at his front if we can. And that'll be with everything. That'll be the LBX, that'll be the large laser, that'll be plenty of medium lasers. And we'll throw in the SRMs. The LRMs, we'll hold off on the LRMs. Hopefully the medium lasers and SRMs are all it takes. We'll go 4 heat over for that. Let's see, Wyvern has the height of speeds on 8s. Now the height of speeds against vehicles, yes, the cluster ammunition gets you more chances at a crit. Against the aircraft, you have to breach their damage threshold, which the cluster munitions are not real good at doing. It does give you more instances of damage, but unless you roll a 12 on your 2 hit, it's not going to be like an automatic crit like it would be against vehicles. Height of speeds with 3 ER larges, 6 medium pulses, 30 LRMs, and 12 streak SRMs in the aft, I think is going to be our next target. We will try to hit him with 8s. We'll go 1 heat over on 8s. No, we'll go 4 heat over on 8s. We might not get a shot next turn. Who else is over here? Got the Cestus. Cestus has the Hammerhead on 6s. Have any other shots? Got the Fury on a 10. Got some beast infantry on a 10. Yeah, 6s or 6s. We'll go for the hammerhead. Do a 6, we'll do a pair of 9s. Alright, the Mackie at the hammerhead, I assume. No, 9s. 9s is not great. We've got the Ishtar on 4s, but hopefully the Ishtar's already dead. We've got the heavy BattleMech recovery vehicle on 8s. We've got the Black Knight on 9s. I guess we'll go for the hammerhead. We'll do a PPC. We'll do a PPC and the autocannon 10, I suppose, even though the autocannon needs an 11. Scarponi taking shots at the Fury on 9s. We also have the Hammerhead on 8s. We've got the Excalibur on 9s. We've got the Black Knight on 8s. We'll take a couple shots at the Black Knight. Ash with the medium lasers. Out of range. It's out of range. Ash has no targets. Dang. Tsubasa into the back of the Excalibur. Hopefully we can get a good crit with that ER large laser on a 6. Follow that up with a couple mediums. Follow that up with a couple machine guns. Longsword has the hammerhead on 10s. Has the Black Knight on 10s. Has the Ishtar on 5s. The heavy BattleMech recovery vehicle on 9s. We'll do the Black Knight, I think. Yeah, that'll have to be it. Then Tentacle Shogun with the ER large and the ER mediums. Doesn't have any ground targets. We can not hit that guy. We've got a shot at the Hydaspes. Do we have a shot at this guy on a 10 extreme range versus a 10 at long range? Yeah, we'll do a pair of 12s just to be heat neutral. This is not going to be a great turn for us, I don't think. Alright, the Stuka and the Hammerhead lose 1 altitude each from weapon attack. The Ishtar repairs the malfunction in their ER medium. The Wolfhound at the Black Knight hits him in the right leg with 2 medium lasers down to 14 armor. Petra at the Hammerhead on a 6 hits him in the nose down to 66 armor and injures the pilot, who barely stays conscious. Needed a 3, got a 3. The LB-10X hits the right wing for a potential crit. 40 armor left on that right wing. Atlas at the Ishtar hits it in the right side, immobilizing it. Hits it in the front, and the front. The Ishtar is down. All right. The Stuka hits the Firestarter in the left torso and the head, forcing Vincent Zaffari's 3rd consciousness check, which he fails. So the Firestarter is going down. Large laser to the left torso destroys that and blows off the left arm, transfers into the center torso. Small laser to the head leaves him with 1 structure and causes his 4th point of damage. He's going to need 10s now to wake up. Small lasers to the center torso, right arm, center torso, down to 2 armor on that CT. Wyvern at the Hydaspes hits him in the wings and the nose. The aft and the nose, not doing a lot of great work. He's still got 100 points of armor on the right wing. 100 points of armor on the left wing, 130 on the nose. That height of speed is a tough nut to crack. The demon hits the fire starter in the center torso. We don't have to worry about him falling down. The Cestus hits the hammerhead in the nose for 15, down to 51, injures the pilot, forcing his second consciousness check, Atula Vikrama. Second consciousness check, needs a 5, gets a 9. Large laser to the aft, hits the engine. The Black Knight at the fire starter, hits it in the right torso, hits it in the head. Vincent is already dead, so no damage is dealt. Mackie hits the hammerhead in the left wing for 10, down to 40. The fire starter missing on 10s and 12s. Scarponi missed on a pair of 8s. The Excalibur at the fire starter hits it for another 17 to the center torso, which is moot. Tsubasa into the Excalibur, hits him in the right torso rear with that ER large, hits him in the legs with both medium lasers. Does not get the crit on the right torso, which would have been nice. Could have got him in the engine, could have got him in the Gauss rifle ammo. Black Knight on Black Knight damage. We hit him in the left leg for 8, down to 16. The hammerhead hits the fire starter in the right arm, which destroys the right arm and transfers into the center torso rear. Tentacle Shogun at the height of speeds misses on 10s and 12s. Nobody, like 20 plus damage, that's in danger of falling. The enemy Black Knight kicks our friendly Wolfhound in the right leg for 15, down to 1 armor there. The Wolfhound kicks the heavy BattleMech recovery vehicle in the right side for 7, down to 3. The Wolfhound does not get knocked down. They hated that fire starter? Yeah, they did. They really concentrated fire on him. The Hammerhead is out of control, loses 3 elevation. Looks like he does make his control roll, though. Alright, we've lost initiative and we are going first. It's kind of a bummer. It is our turn to deploy now. Okay, so last of our reinforcements. We've got Hoser and we've got Tugyu. We'll have Hoser start here. Have Tugyu start here. Alright, and they will both start advancing at a run. Wyvern will also be advancing at a run. Scarponi wants to wait on the Fury, I think. Ash will move to here. Got a good view of everything. Tentacle Shogun could start taking out these infantry. But I think the tanks are more of a threat. The Cestus. Yeah. Alright, the Mackie. Oh, it looks like the Hammerhead is still out of control. I thought he made his check. Well, hopefully he crashes, and that's one less fighter on the field. But we can't rely on that, so we will advance with the Mackie. But not at a run because of that gyro hit. Earl will continue advancing on the Fury, I think. What does the Fury have? Fury has a Gauss rifle. Fury has a Gauss rifle, nothing else. The Excalibur has a Gauss rifle and an LRM-20. It's less evasive, but I think it's a better position. Unless we want to go for those heavy woods. I'd like to, but we don't have the movement points for it. The Excalibur's fairly quick. He's a 4.6 or a 5.8? Yeah, he's a 5.8, so he could actually get around us if he wanted to. And now is when we move Scarponi. He can go 7 hexes, which is pretty evasive. Earl might be wanting to back up. Well, he didn't take any damage this turn. Petra would like to be backing up before that ammo goes off. Let's see. Longsword will stand still as he's been doing. Earl. A Vulcan. All we've got left. Okay, I can tell you guys can hear the AC. Harpathize, hey, how's it going? Things are going kind of middling. We've taken a fair amount of damage. But we are pulling ahead. I think last I checked we had them down to about 70% and we were down to 90%. Our mission is to break through. We started on the east edge of the map and we're working our way west. We've got reinforcements coming from the west who are honestly probably going to be very instrumental to us breaking through this plot of tanks and mechs. Yeah, Earl's gonna back up, try to take out that demon. Or maybe the Black Knight, jeez. Yeah, that cuts through the corner of that light woods. But still, I think that might be a good move. It's not very evasive, but the woods are gonna help. Alright, the Hammerhead and the Stuka both fly off the map. Good deal. So that just leaves the Hydaspes, who is coming in on Tentacle Shogun. Tentacle Shogun, can we hit him on 6s? He's gonna hit us for a lot. Hydaspes. 3 ER larges, 6 medium pulses, 30 LRMs, 12 SRMs. That is 95-ton clan aircraft worth nearly 5,000 battle value. Jeez. We'll start with Hoser. What do you mean target not an arc? He's clearly right in front of you. Okay, we've got him on 7s, so we'll take 3 of those. No, skip one of the PPCs, throw in the ER large, because it's the same to hit number, but 3 less heat. 5 less damage, but 3 less heat is important. Or we could throw in the 2 ER mediums on 8s. The Melon Guy, hey, how's it going? Welcome to the chat. Glad you could join us. We were just in the middle of a breakthrough battle. We're trying to break through from the east side to the west side, but they brought aircraft, and that's posing a bit of a problem. How are we doing? We are taking heavy damage. Our Black Knight has lost a leg. Our Mackie is internal with an engine and gyro crit. Our Atlas is down to 6 armor on its center torso. Most of our allies are dead. And they still have a lot of firepower on the field. So things could be better, but I'm hoping hoping we can take out a couple of these guys this turn. Who else? Tentacle Shogun was also going to be firing at the Hydaspes. Got him on 6s. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're going to go 4 heat over to fire those 4 lasers. Wyvern has the Hydaspes on 9s, but that's going to be splash damage. The Cestus has the Hydaspes on 8s. 8s and 11s. Sure. Ash has the Fury on 7s, has the Hydaspes on 10s. That's an easy choice to make. Better than 50-50 versus like 10% chance to hit. Yeah, we're gonna fire everything at the Fury. Wyvern on 9s. 12s. Yeah, the only thing that's in range that we've got a decent shot at is the Hydaspes, so we'll do 2 heat over for that. Situation normal. Yeah, pretty much. Mackey's gonna be firing at the demon on 8s. We'll throw in the 12s because why not? Let's see. Longsword also gonna be firing on. Ooh, maybe the Black Knight on an 8 instead. 8s and 10s. And we'll throw in a couple of 12s because when else are we gonna be able to go? Gonna be able to fire those. Petra at the Black Knight on 5s. Yeah, let's see if we can't knock down that Black Knight. Goes 3 heat over, throw in the missiles, but no medium lasers on 9s. Earl kind of want to take out that demon. That's a Gauss rifle. The Excalibur is a Gauss rifle. The Excalibur's already hurt. How badly hurt is that Excalibur? He's taking some rear damage. Let's go for the Black Knight. Oh, you're in Big Fluffy's campaign. Cool, cool, cool. And yeah, I know you guys start like an hour after us. If I remember to, I'll try to raid you guys when I finish here, but I'll be honest, I probably won't remember. But yeah, how's that been going? I haven't heard much from them lately. I understand it's more of a high casualty campaign than what I tend to run here. No, not the LRMs. Telling my D&D players one day I'm going to run a BattleTech campaign. Currently doing a Star Trek campaign. Cool. Okay, we'll go 4 heat over to try to take out the Black Knight. The Warhammer is going to be firing on, I think, the Fury. We'll take a 5. Take a couple more 5s, and we'll take, I think, a bunch of 7s. Actually, no, we don't need that PBC. We'll do... The allies are dying today in droves. Yeah, they really are. We've lost a Firestarter, a Hetzer. We killed a Cestus there, killed another Cestus there. There's the Hetzer. That was one of theirs. That was the Firestarter. What was over here? The Excalibur. Yeah, we've definitely inflicted more damage than we've taken, but it's been rough. I think that's gonna be heat neutral on the smalls. Yeah, there we go. Actually, we can throw in one more medium. We'll skip one of the mediums and the PPCs. Skip, skip. Fire, 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 fire. Skip, and then that'll put us 3 heat over. Yeah, that Fury should be pretty well done for by the end of this turn. We've got Tsubasa into the back of the Excalibur on 7s, or the Black Knight. Black Knight doesn't have ammo. The Black Knight's kind of a zombie mech. The Excalibur, not so much. The Excalibur's already taken some back damage. We'll go 4 heat over. We'll throw in a couple 12s just because they're machine guns. Let's see. Tugyu and the Stalker. We've got Hydaspes on, not in arc. We've got the Hydaspes on 11s. We've got the Beast Infantry on 13s. Well, I guess we'll take a couple of 11s. Alright, let's see how this goes. Hoser at the Hydaspes misses his first shot. The other 2 hit the left wing and the nose for 15 to the left wing, down to 83 armor, critting on his LRM-15, and the ER medium to the nose, down to 124. Hydaspes at Tentacle Shogun hits him with medium pulse lasers in the right arm, the right leg, and the center torso. Missed with the LRMs. Missed, actually, 2 out of 6 on 5s with the medium pulses. That's not bad. We kind of got off pretty light on that one. Tentacle Shogun returning fire, hits him in the left wing with a ER large, hits him in the nose with 2 ER mediums, down to 110, and a medium pulse to the nose, down to 103. Good luck, thank you. And feel free to lurk. I guess we'll see you for about the next 25 minutes or so, and then you'll have to bounce. But yeah, always a pleasure to have you around. Cestus hits the Hydaspes on the right wing, critting on one of his ER larges. Nice. Ash at the Fury with all the mediums, hits him in the left side, costing it half its movement points. Hits him in the rear, costing it half its movement points. Hits it in the turret. 3 out of 8 on 7s is below average. Wyvern on 9s, missing 8 for 8. That's also below average. Mackie at the Demon hits it in the front with the PPC and the autocannon 10, costing it a movement point. Missed with all the medium lasers on 12s. Longsword at the Black Knight, missed on 8s and 10s and 12s. The Banshee at the Black Knight hits him in the right leg and the left arm with PPC fire, hits him in the left arm with an LB-10X. Down to 4 armor on that right leg and that left arm. Earl at the Black Knight missed with the LBX on a 5, but did land with the large laser to the left torso, down to 16, medium lasers to the left torso, the left leg, the left arm, and the center torso. Medium laser to the left torso, down to 6 there, and 3 SRMs to the head, causing Choi's first consciousness check. Right leg is down to 2, right torso is down to 22, left torso is down to 6 as well, and the left arm is down to 11 structure. The Fury misses Tentacle Shogun on a 9. Scarponi at the Fury hits him in the left side with 2 ER mediums, hits him in the turret with a medium, hits him in the left side with a medium. ER Smalls to the front and the turret and the left side, immobilizing it. Left side down to 7, left side is down to 2 armor. That Fury is very close to dead. Tsubasa into the back of the Excalibur, hits him in the right torso rear again with that large laser, hits him in the center torso rear with that medium. The Demon hits Petra in the center torso and the right arm with a pair of Streak SRMs. The Gauss Rifle did miss on a 7, only got a 6. The Stalker on 11s misses the height speeds with everything. The Black Knight hits Earl in the left leg with a pair of lasers down to 28 armor. Right leg takes a medium laser, left arm takes a pair of medium lasers down to 19. Wolfhound at the Fury hits it in the turret with a medium laser. The Excalibur hits Petra in the left arm with a Gauss Rifle down to 10 armor and all 20 LRMs to the center and right torso and both arms. Both arms are in the single digits. Center torso is down to 26, right torso is down to 10. The enemy Black Knight took 60 plus, needs a 6 to stay standing, gets a 4, goes down and takes 8 damage to the legs, critting on it, or almost critting on his right leg. Well, not even almost, that's a 2. Earl took 20 plus, needs a 5, gets an 8. Petra took 20 plus, needs a 5, gets a 9. Tentacle Shogun took 20 plus, needs a 4, gets the 4, barely. No physical attacks? Okay. People are starting to heat up a bit. The enemy Black Knight is at 7, Earl is at 4, Scarponi is at 3, Tsubasa is still at 4, Petra is hanging out at 3, Tentacle Shogun is up to 4, and our friendly Wolfhound is up to 6. Hydaspes took 65 damage, needs to make a piloting skill check and fails, loses 5 elevation, takes 140 damage to the nose and the wings. Still has plenty of armor, but he's on the ground. Well, actually, his left wing is down to 5 armor. That's not bad. Is he still going to be able to shoot from the ground? We've won initiative, but we are going before our allies. We've got units deploying on rounds 9, 10, and 12. We've got them down to 48.98% of their forces. I believe we need to rout them. But I don't remember what routing is qualified as. Objective, destroy or rout 50%. So, yeah, we can call it now. Do we want to call it now? I kind of think we do. Yeah, they've still got a Black Knight, an Excalibur, and a Demon. They've still got a Fury. Still got all this Beast Infantry, and they've still got some aircraft. Yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and call it now since we can. Do we have to get to the other side also? It's an either-or situation. We can either break through and get to the other side, or we can destroy half of them, and we destroyed half of them. Alright, the Black Knight, the enemy Black Knight successfully stands up, needed a 3, got a 5. We skip in the weapons and physical attacks phases because that's the option we have set up. We are going to save the salvage as we always do. Yes, we controlled the battlefield. The Black Knight is considered heavy damage. Missing a leg, almost missing an arm, took a head hit and some center torso damage. The right torso is down to 7 structure. And that's heavy damage. That's not even crippled. The Mackie is crippled with an engine hit and a gyro hit, but otherwise relatively untouched. So yeah, we'll skip that. Roy did take a couple of hits. We'll see what the damage is at the end of all this. Salvage. Okay, so all the Branth infantry escaped, the Excalibur and the Black Knight and the Demon escaped. The Fury did not escape. That is standard tech. Hammerhead escaped. The Hydaspes did not escape. It was grounded. And in fact, that's some good weaponry right there. That is some LRM ammo. That is some streak ammo. That's a pair of Artemis 4s. Some medium pulses and ER large. Yeah, I think I want that Hydaspes. That puts us well over on our percentage, but I think it's worth it. There's going to be a bunch of personnel in this one because of all the infantry. We did capture a couple of infantry guys, beast infantries. We captured one person from the Fury, captured one person from the Ishtar. Let's see, the Excalibur and the Fury. Fury was a mobility kill, so no one actually gets the XP for that. Petra got both the Cestises, Tsubasa got the Oro, Earl got the Ishtar, Tentacle Shogun got a Beast Infantry. So yeah, some XP for that. Destroy 50%. We had them down to 50%. All right. Oh yeah. Okay. So our scenario list is looking all right. We've won 5 scenarios in the last month and had 1 draw. I say in the last month, in the last 30 days, which it only counts 2 of those as being this month. That's fine. Let's see, the infirmary. We've got Roy with some cuts on his leg and a bruise. We got Cecilia with some bruises, cuts, and a broken rib. We can hand that off to Maru. No? No, Delphine will take care of that one, and that one. Maru will take care of Haggerty. And the repair bay is pretty well stocked now. What do we have in the warehouse? We've got... we got some stuff in the warehouse needing to be taken care of, but mainly I think it's the repair bay. Who are we gonna have doing ammo? Ratnabala is gonna be our ammo tech today. A lot of people got out of here without any damage at all, just needing some reloads. Ooh. Do we want to repair the Hydaspes or do we want to take it apart? I think I want to take it apart. Let's see, the Marauder took some armor damage. Who are our armor techs? Ben, Elena, Veronica, Jamil, Guillaume, and Tamalika. I'll have Ben, I guess. Get started on the armor. What happened to the rest of our mechs? Okay, so Cecilia has defected, Sharif has defected, Hegarty and Adele has defected. 77,000 C-bills for the Black Knight, 88, almost 89 for the Atlas, 83 for the Banshee, 49 for the Mackie, 2,500 for the Stalker, 1,300 for the Marauder, 9,000 for the Archer, 2,500 for the Cestus. Yeah, so we should have more stuff appearing in the repair bay as soon as they return from that mission. The Archer, nothing doing. The Locust is just waiting on its cockpit out. The Hellhound. Where's Denise? There's Denise. Yeah, Denise, can we pull this head off? Let's see, the gyro. We can have just any old veteran do that. How about Anacito? A couple ER mediums. We'll have Fred and Modry do one of those, and we'll have Loney do the other. Jump Jet can go to B. Left torso. Have Janet take the left torso, or try to. We'll have Ogiko take a crack at that. Alright. The Shadowhawk 2C. Sosik take a crack at that. We'll have Big Nog take a crack at that. Weapon techs, Chris, Ben, and Elena. Where's Elena? Elena busy. Okay, we'll have Ediborg take out one of those lasers. We'll have, Fusion? No. We'll wait on that other laser. Champion C. Where's the Champion C? So we can sell that. Let's see, on the Hydaspes, that's all going to be Aerotechs, which we don't have any veteran Aerotechs. So this is going to be interesting. Ethan, you're going to be a major player in this. That's going to be a several day job. That's going to be a several day job as well. We'll be lucky if we get half of this stuff out in one piece. Ooh, even the ammo bins are going to be difficult. Yeah, taking apart this height of speeds is going to be a project. Quite a project. Now these arrow double heat sinks, those are going to come out fairly quickly, but I'm going to need regulars working on that, not green techs. So, I think we're ready to advance today. Right, we got some armor in, we got the cockpit working, we got the large pulse laser off the Hellhound working, we got the gyro out of the Hellhound. We did get the Streak 2s out of the Shadowhawk, we got the ER Small out of the Shadowhawk. We're still working on the height of speeds, that's going to be, like I said, a project. The hatchet memory fit's going to be about another 9 days, the Kraken is going to be never. So the Archer is waiting on heat sinks, the Locust is waiting on its cockpit, the Hellhound is waiting on that pulse laser, Shadowhawk. We can have Fred Modry pull the ER medium. We can have, and we'll have B pull that for the XP. We'll have Jamel pull that one for the XP. All we've got is green text on 8s. No, I do not like the odds on 8s for those lasers. Even the ammo is 6s. Landing gear is a 9. Yeah, no, we're gonna have to wait for our regular techs on that one. Don't we have some clan specialists? We do. We have Denise and Yasrudin. They are clan tech specialists. They are mech techs though, not arrow techs. So they're not on the list for working on the height of speeds. Oh, hey Patty. Little kid. Okay, we do have some other mech parts that we could be fixing. Yes, Rudin go. Just saw him. There he is. Yeah, Rudin can fix this XL engine on a 4. Oh, didn't mean to do that. We've got a standard cockpit. We can have Ben start on that, or Loney. No. Ben's an internal specialist, so he can actually do that in that amount of time reliably. We've got a right leg, which is going to be Bicknock can start on that. We've got a right torso. We can have Susan start on that. We've got a left arm here. Are we getting enough clan heat sinks to start switching up some of our other mechs to get spare inner sphere double heat sinks? Short answer, no. There weren't any clan double heat sinks on the field from that last battle, I don't think, other than the arrow heat sinks that we're gonna pull off the height of speeds. And those are arrow heat sinks, not mech heat sinks, and they're not interchangeable. So, yeah, basically, we didn't pick up any clan double heat sinks that we can use that mission. That said, we did pick up several clan double heat sinks, arrow type heat sinks. So maybe we could upgrade one of our aerospace fighters, but I don't know. That's probably a bigger project than we have the manpower for. Don't play with arrow. I don't either a lot. But yeah, I do know that their heat sinks are not interchangeable. Their technicians are not interchangeable. There are a couple of weird things that you can do, like an arrow tech can work on jump jets. but not like legs or arms or mech engines or gyros or anything like that. Just jump jets. So Mariana Lance is still deployed because the deployment period here is 2 days. So let's go ahead and advance one more day, and then we can start doing repairs on the guys that are coming back, I think. We got maintenance on the champion. That is partial maintenance. That's not great. Why is the champion only getting partial maintenance? Maybe it's just a one-time deal. Like Sabakukaze is in really good shape. Still working on getting the cockpit out of the Locust Sea. We did get the large pulse laser off the Hellhound. Still working on getting the armor off the Hydaspes. We did, yeah, Struden fixed the 300XL engine, nice. Ben fixed the cockpit. Knock fixed the legs. Susan fixed the torso. Janet fixed an arm. The hatchetman is down to, what, like 8 days? Yarvik. How much longer is Yarvik gonna be out for? Another 2.5 weeks. Okay, so now we've got our mechs that we need to repair. Let's start with the Mackie. Ben and Edeborg are our internal specialists. Edeborg, can we fix this gyro real quick, please? And thank you. Thank you. It took you 2 tries, half a day. But hey, that's better than breaking it. And then the center torso, we can fix that real quick. The engine should be an easy job. We'll have Tamalika do that. Where's Ranabala? Ranabala will reload the ammo bin. And these ammo bins. Oh, we're almost out of SRM6 ammo. Dang. SRM6 ammo. Let's buy maybe 150 shots. The Archer is waiting on heat sinks. The Banshee has some ammo to reload as well. Black Knight's not going to have any ammo because it is an energy boat. Alright, now we can start putting this armor on. Armor specialist. Ben, Elena, Veronica, Jamila, Guillaume, and Tamalika. Oh, there's Veronica. And the Mackie is going to be missing a heat sink as well. Dang, that's unfortunate. That leaves her with 15 minutes. The Mackie waiting on a heat sink. The Archer waiting on heat sinks. The Banshee. Okay, that works. So the Black Knight has a right torso busted. That'll be, I think, a Chris job. No? Okay, how about a Fred job? There we go. All right. Um, okay, let's go to salvage mode. Let's check out what's in this right leg that needs to come out. A foot actuator. Alright, who's gonna put this leg on for me? Is that gonna be Loney on a 5? How many 75-ton right legs do we have? Neck, right leg, endosphere, endosteel, 75-ton. We have 4 of them. So yeah, we can take a chance on a 5 for one of them, so we can get this guy out of here a day earlier. We've got a double heatsink that we can repair, so we most certainly will be repairing it. We've got Penny can go ahead and knock out some armor for us. We'll have Shasa do some armor for us. Have Kostya do some armor for us. Okay. So the Black Knight's just waiting on its leg back on. Big Knock will take that off. Janet will take that off. Hydaspes still only has green text available, but we'll start seeing some of these jobs finishing up here soon. Hopefully. So heat sinks, work in progress, work in progress, work in progress. Okay. That does mean. Okay, so Mariana is out. Tonga is good, Galatea is good, and Aleutian is good. So we can start doing some more scouting ops. I'm thinking we can send Aleutian lands here. And we can maybe send Galatea lands here. Oh, and we detected a hostile force in a hex that we had just explored. So yeah. Prevent breakthrough. Prevent the hostile breakthrough. Primary forces committed. That is Galatea Lance in an urban map. Let's see what kind of op 4 we're dealing with here. Oh. 28,000 points worth of op 4. We're gonna need some reinforcements. That is quite a long list. We've got a 2-3 and a Flashman. We've got a Timberwolf. We've got a Shadowhawk 2C. We've got a Lancelot, a Black Knight, some Elementals, a Wyvern, a Hoplite, a Griffin 2C, another Black Knight. Yeah, 2 Black Knights. A Lancelot, a Nighthawk, a Locust 2C with a 1-3 pilot. That's going to be nasty. A Sentinel, a Lynx, and a Royal Crab with a 2-3 pilot. We also have enemy op 4 Recon Mechs with 1-3 and a Puma C, which has a pair of LRM-15s and a medium pulse laser. An Ambrose and a Nighthawk, which has a medium pulse and an ER large and a regular large. Yeah, we're going to need reinforcements. We do have some allies. We've got a Vedette, a Manticore, a Rommel, and a Patton. So yeah. That's gonna have to be not Mariana, Galatea Lance reinforce. No, not Galatea. Tonga. Tonga reinforcing. And we're still probably going to be pretty badly outmatched. What else can we throw into this? Considering they've got 31,000 points and we've got about 20,000 points. We can't. Can we send Mariana Lance without Roy? Might want to. I mean, the alternative is we could try to deploy our aerospace fighters, but we don't have the text to keep them in the air. We've got a vedette and some hover tanks. Got some field gunners. The field gunners would probably be really effective for a prevent breakthrough mission. We've got some autocannon 20 and autocannon 10 field gunners. Got some autocannon 10 and autocannon 5 field gunners. We've got some autocannon 2 and autocannon 5 field gunners. Send everything. Yeah. Huh. We'll undeploy Roy because he's still out of action for this one more day. His mech is still out of action for one more day too because it's got no leg. And these guys, I'm not going to have them as part of the reinforcements. I'm going to have them as part of the initial force so that they can actually start on the field. Yeah. All right. So, 21 units deployed. Jeez. Versus plus our 4 tanks versus their 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2. Versus their 3 stars, plus some elementals, plus their 2 recon mechs. So they've got what, 18 units? We've got 21, but a lot of ours are infantry. So, yeah. Tonga's deploying in the east. They're deploying in the west. Their recon mechs are starting in the south. Our field gunners are starting in the center. Destroy 50% of the following forces and units before they can reach the destination edge. Primary outfor and recon mechs. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Oh, but that's not until... That isn't until tomorrow. Well, dang. Could have sent Roy after all. Well, maybe. If we get his leg on, get everything else fixed up. Yeah. Jasperden needs the XP. We'll have, Penny repair that actuator. We still look outnumbered. We'll see how it looks on the map. Wait, there's another battle now? Scenario, prevent breakthrough is today. All right. Um, and a hostile force is detected. Okay, breakthrough heavy. And that is occurring on the 10th, it says. No, that's occurring tomorrow on the 8th. And they're bringing 13,000 points. A Thor, a Rifleman 2C, a Grizzly, a Thresher, and a Black Knight 6B. In the jungle on a moonless night. They want us to bring our artillery vehicles. I don't think that's what's going to happen. But yeah, that we might have to kind of delay that. I did not see. I don't know why that we suddenly have a battle tomorrow that I don't see anything saying, oh, by the way, you've got a battle, except for the one today. But yeah, that's interesting. Okay, and this is going to be an urban map, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, that's an urban map, all right. Okay, so Mackie on round 6. What? I forget that Mackie has jump jets. The Atlas on round 9. No, that should be at least round 8. Okay, the Mackie should be 4, 5, should be round 7. The Vulcan is speed 7, plus 1 is 8, should be arriving on round 4. Holster's Ride, round 8 is correct. Ash, with a speed 5 mech, should be arriving on round 6. The Stalker, round 8. The Banshee should be round 8 as well. The Black Knight is speed 5, so round 6 is correct. Let's see, our allied forces, let's go ahead and give them blue and yellow, as we do. Primary op for, we'll do Delta Galaxy, I suppose. And the recon mechs can just be, I guess, red. Actually, let's instead, we'll do red Kashyyyk. Yeah, there are still quite a few of them. Okay, we're deploying mainly in the center. Yeah, okay. Zone East, Zone East. These guys are also going to be Zone East. Deployment, Zone East. Zone East. Alright, I'm thinking that looks almost good. Alright. Puma and the Nighthawk will be starting on round 3 in the west, I assume. Wait, no. Recon Max. Those guys are going to be deploying in the south. Alright. Who are the big bads that we need to worry about most? First of all, Hose's Ride is worth almost 5,000 points, followed by Tentacle Shogun at 3-4. We've got... Okay, the Puma with the 30 LRMs is actually worth 2,600 points, not bad. The Flashman with the Elite Pilot is worth almost 3,000. The Timberwolf with the 5-4 pilot is worth almost 3,000. The Crab with the 2-3 pilot is worth 2,000 and change. The Locust 2C with the 1-3 pilot is worth 2,000 and change. The Lancelots are worth 2,048 apiece because they both have 3-3 pilots. We've got some SPAs on the enemy force. We've got Sensor Geek, we've got Melee Specialist, and we've got Natural Aptitude Gunnery, which we all know we don't allow. Puma has Natural Aptitude Piloting. I guess we can allow that. Now this is going to be a very small map with a lot of units on it. Lots of infantry, lots of mechs. Maybe they'll get stuck. Maybe they'll only have one route that they can follow or something. I don't know. Maybe I make the map a little bigger. We've got a reroll, pretty sure. Maybe more than one. We've got a reroll. It is Daylight Clear and Calm. 50 by 22. Doesn't look that big of a map, but I guess 50 by 22 is pretty regular sized. Alright, yeah, I guess let's do this. Alright, we've lost initiative, but we're going after our allies at least. Let's see, they were coming from the west. Yeah. Yeah, they're coming from the west and the south. Let's put the autocannon 5s at the back edge. Let's put the autocannon 10s closer to the middle, I'm thinking. The autocannon 20s, I guess, can kind of go in between. Kind of back up the 10s, and kind of block for the 5s. Maybe AC2 can go there. AC5 can go here. AC10 can go here. AC20, that's gunners, AC20, field gunners, AC20. I think those are also AC20, yeah, so we'll go there. Okay, I see we've got eyes on a Lancelot. We'll put Wyvern. Wait, why is Wyvern deploying on the west side? Wait, why are all of our mechs deploying on the west side? What? What is going on? Small map is good for gunners. Maybe the autocannon 20 gunners, but a little bit of an issue here with all of our mechs deploying on the west side. Yeah, the Cestus, the Marauder, the Warhammer. No, we're gonna have to start this over. All right. All right. Let's see here. Let me start with camo. Were they labeled as reinforcements? Yeah, they should have been. Or at least some of them should have been. But I shouldn't have had anyone deploying on the west side. Well, these guys say deploying on the east. This here says deploying in the center. Right, the Mackie is speed 4, plus 1 is 5, so round 7 in the east. Atlas is going to be round 8 in the east. Warhammer configure deploying in the center. Vulcan should be round 4 in the east. Marauder playing in the center. Poser round 4 in the east. Yeah. Wyvern. Ash in the 464, so that's a speed 5, plus 1 is 6. That's going to be round 6, deploying in the east. Stalker is going to be round 8 in the east. Banshee is going to be round 8 in the east. Yeah, thanks for reminding me, because I was totally about to forget that. That was Flannery? Yeah, Flannery. Alright, so Hoser's deploying in the east. Wyvern should be deploying in the center. East, 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 east. Vernita and Acestus. Oh. In the center. Okay. So. Okay. Oh. Okay, so I think that's right. Alright, we have one initiative and we are going last for deployment phase. They do have, it looks like, one avenue of approach again. That's going to be coming from down this way. Alright. Start with the autocannon 5s. And the 2s. Go there. 2 can go there. Let's see, the 10s can go here. So we want to put our autocannon 20s up in the very front and center. I kind of don't think I do. I kind of want them to hang back a little bit. Autocannon 5 here. Autocannon 10 here. No. Hell. All right. AC to the front. AC kind of AC 20 in the middle. AC 10 in the front. AC 5 in the back. I think is how I'm gonna run it. We've got a Shadowhawk 2C. We'll have Wyvern start here. We'll have Scarponi start here. The Cestus, which has a Gauss rifle, can start here. The Tentacle Shogun has jump jets. We'll reinforce down here, just in case any of them have jump jets and decide to come this way. Because we're still feeling pretty outnumbered. We can only see one of them, but they're there. They are there. Alright, we have one initiative and we are going last, so that's cool. We'll start by skipping all of the infantries. Don't know if you can hear that, but the cats are going crazy as usual. Okay, we've got a Crab and a Flashman have made their appearances known, and we've also got a Lancelot down here. Now, Lancelot is a long-range fighter, so let's get in close to him. Wyvern... Yeah, Wyvern would like to get within 3 hexes of the crab. Who's this? AC-10 field gunners. Y'all can stand still. Scarponi will walk forward and try to engage. Ooh, some of these guys. AC-5 field gunners will skip their movement. Last but not least, the Cestus will advance at a run up into this direction. Oh, we've got a Locust 2C down here. Heck. Cestus will move this way at a walk so we don't slip and fall. Alright, Flashman needed a 2, needed a 2. Lancelot needed a 2, needed a 3. Crab needed a 2, needed a 2. Like, Locust needed a 2, needed a 3. All of them succeeded. Alright, AC-10 field gunners. Let's stick this over here, I guess. We've got the Flashman on an 11. Sure, we'll take a pair of those. AC-20 is not in range of anything yet. AC-20, likewise, not in range of anything yet. AC-10, we've got 11s on the Locust. We'll take those. Alright, AC-20 has no one in range. Alright, AC-5s. We've got the Crab on 12s. We've got the AC-2 has the Locust on 11s. The Cestus has the Locust on a 9 and a pair of 11s. AC-5 field gunners have the Crab on 12s. Thirteen's not gonna happen. We've got the Crab on 12s. Not gonna hit, but might as well. Alright, let's see what we can do about this Locust before he gets too close. We've got him on 7s and 5s. We'll skip the ER large. We'll go with the medium pulses. We'll go 4 heat over for that. I did not accidentally throw in caps lock. We've got the Crab on 5s. We'll do pair of 7s, pair of 7s, and some 9s. Go 1 heat over for 9s. Wyvern at the Crab on 4s. Oh, this is gonna be ugly. We'll go 4 heat over, try to knock the Crab out for good real quick. Alright, field gunners miss the flashman on 11s. The crab lands an ER large on Wyvern's right arm down to 14 and a medium laser to the left leg down to 21. Field gunners miss the locust. The Patton misses the flashman. The lynx hits Wyvern in the right arm for another 10. Ouch. That's an ER large and an autocannon 10, both to the right arm. Down to 4 armor. The flashman hits him in the right torso and the left arm with large lasers. And a medium laser to the left arm, down to 9 armor. Would have been the head, but we take another hit to the left arm, down to 4. Fortunately, it's just the arms taking all this damage. We don't have weapons in the arms, which is good. Field gunners missing on 12s, field gunners missing on 11s. The Cestus hits the locust, a glancing blow to the right arm with the Gauss rifle, down to 1 armor. Building is taking 22 points of damage, looks like. The field gunners miss the crab on 12s, more buildings absorbing more damage. Field gunners missing the crab on 12s. The Lancelot missing on 9s, did hit Tentacle Shogun in the left arm for 2 with a medium laser on an 11. The Manticore hits the crab in the left leg and the right torso with some LRMs. The Locust 2C hits Tentacle Shogun in the center torso with a medium pulse laser for 7, down to 28. ER Smalls to the right torso and right arm for 2 each. Left torso takes 5, down to 20. Tentacle Shogun at the Locust hits him in the right torso with an ER medium, hits him in the left torso with a medium pulse, hits him in the right torso with a medium pulse glancing blow, goes internal, leaves him with 4 structure. Medium pulse to the left torso, critting on a heatsink, medium pulse to the right arm, down to 2 structure. Scarponi at the crab hits him in the right leg with an ER medium for 7, down to 17. Medium laser to the right torso, down to 10. ER small to the center torso, down to 15. Wyvern at the crab lands, all the SRMs. 4, 8, 12. Missed the 4th launcher. But yeah, we're looking at sandblasting the heck out of him, where his right torso is down to 4. Takes a head hit, down to 7. Right arm is down to 10, right torso is down to 2, center torso is down to 5, right torso is down to 0, right torso critical, taking out 3 double heat sinks, or 1 heat sink 3 times. Right arm is down to 2, left leg is down to 11, right torso going internal some more, 2 more double heat sink crits, right arm down to 6 structure. Building number 0 collapses due to heavy load. Not due to damage, but heavy load, so that means maybe somebody's falling. The Locust 2C needs 4 to stay standing, gets a 12. Wyvern needs a 5, gets a 2. Takes 7 damage to the center torso and right leg. Does avoid failing his seatbelt check. And the crab took 80 plus, needs a 7, gets an 8, stays standing. We'll be skipping physical attacks. Alright, some people are starting to build up heat. Tentacle Shogun is at 4. Wyvern is at 4. Let's see, their Lancelot is at 5. Their Locust is at 4. Their Flashman is at 5. Their Lynx is at 7. The Crab is at 2. So we're off to a decent start. Destroying too many double heat sinks, I know, right? We've won initiative and we are going last, so that's good. Alright. Field gunners. Gonna stand still again. Alright, the Cestus will advance on the Lancelots. Oh, the Lynx jumped over Wyvern. Wyvern, can we get up and face off against that Flashman? Oh, there's now a Mad Cat and a Sentinel and a Shadowhawk. Maybe we just want to stand up and try to get out of this alleyway. Yeah, let's go here. Alright, Scarponi, let's stand still. Tentacle Shogun, let's jump into the back of this Lancelot here. Alright, everyone succeeded all of their checks. Whoever needed a 3 to get up got a 7. Alright, we've got the crab on 10s, so we'll take a couple of those shots. Crab and Locust are retreating. That crab is not retreating, he is advancing. And the Locust, I'm thinking, is probably somewhere in this road. I don't think he went backwards. He didn't take that much damage. Okay, I know I've got another autocannon 10 group here somewhere. Somewhere. Maybe not. Okay, well, I guess we're into the autocannon 5s then. That'll be the crab on 12s. That'll be the crab on 10s. Let's see, that'll be the crab on 10s. Got the Flashman on 3s, we've got the crab on 4s, we've got the Lynx on 5s. The Lynx is actually probably the biggest threat with the PPC, the large laser, and a bunch of mediums. The crab is also kind of a threat. The Flashman's got a bunch of lasers as well. Oh, it said falling back? Oh, yeah, it did. I just didn't scroll up far enough. Crab is falling back. Well, he moved forward. Locust 2C is falling back. I don't know where he went. Maybe he did fall back. But yeah, you're right. My bad. Meantime, let's go for this Lynx here, maybe. Yeah, we'll go for the Lynx with all of those lasers. Let's see. We'll hold off on the autocannon 2. We'll go with the Gauss rifle into the Lancelot. Got him on 13s. That's not going to happen. Alright. Autocannon 2s then. On 11s, yeah, why not? And then into the back of this Lancelot, we've got him on 7s. Oh, we've got him on 5s with the pulse lasers. We'll do that. Alright, the Vedette hits the crab in the left torso for 5, down to 9. The field gunners hit the crab in the left leg for 10, down to 1. The crab hits Scarponi in the right and left torso with large laser fire, down to 12 in both of those locations. Hit him in the left torso again with a medium laser, down to 7. Small laser to the center torso, down to 25. The Patton misses on 11s. The Lynx hits Scarponi in the right torso with a large laser, down to 4. Center torso takes a medium, down to 20. Medium laser to the left torso, down to 2. Medium laser to the right leg, down to 25. And his side torsos are going. The Flashman hits us in the left and right arm with large lasers, and the left leg as well. Medium lasers to the left leg and center torso. Field gunners miss the crab on 12s. The Mad Cat hits Scarponi in the left leg with an ERPPC, down to 2 armor. Dang, he is just taking all the damage this turn. The Sentinel hits him in the left leg with an Ultra 5, goes internal, down to 12 structure. The Field Gunners hit the crab in the left arm for 5, down to 7. The Nighthawk hits Scarponi in the left arm and the right torso. Right torso is down to 1. The Rommel misses the Lancelot. The Field Gunners hit the crab in the right torso, critting on a double heatsink, one that's already been damaged from the look of it. The Shadowhawk 2C hits the Scarponi in the center torso with a medium pulse laser, down to 8 armor. Streak 2 hits him in the right torso, goes internal. Scarponi at the Lynx hits him in the center torso, hits him in the left and right arms, hits him in the right arm some more, the left torso again, the right torso, the right leg, the right torso again. The left arm is down to 8. The head is down to 4. Dwayne makes his first consciousness check. Lancelot, a Tentacle Shogun, hits with a large laser to the right torso, hits with a large laser to the left torso for 4. The Cestus at the Lancelot hits him in the center torso with a Gauss rifle, down to 6. Large laser to the right leg, down to 6. The Lancelot at Tentacle Shogun hits him with a large laser to the right arm and the right leg, both glancing for 4 points, down to 18 and 28. The Manticore hits the crab in the left arm with a PPC, hits him with 4 SRMs to the right torso, right leg, and left arm, critting on one of his large lasers and his shoulder. Our autocannon 2 field gunners miss the Lancelot completely. Tentacle Shogun into the back of the Lancelot, hits him in the left arm, hits him in the right torso rear, hits him in the right torso rear again, hits him in the right leg. The Lancelot, number 132, took 20 plus, goes down, takes 6 damage to the right leg and left arm. Flannery must avoid damage, it rolls a 10. Lancelot 133 took 20 plus, needs a 4, gets a 6. The Lynx took 40 plus, needs an 8, gets a 4, falls on its back, takes 6 to the right torso rear, which leaves it with 0 armor. Pilot Dwayne needs an 8 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets a 9. The Crab took 40 plus, needs a 5, gets a 3, falls on his rear, takes 5 to the right arm, critting on a double heatsink. Makes his seatbelt check. Scarponi does not stay standing, 120 plus damage, needs a 10, gets an 8, takes 7 damage to the left torso rear and the right leg, fortunately both fairly fresh. Needs a 10 to avoid hurting the pilot, gets a 3, needs a 3 to stay conscious, gets a 3. Tentacle Shogun took 20 plus, needs a 4, gets a 2. We are just not getting the good luck on those rolls. Takes 8 damage to the right torso and the left leg. Right torso is down to 10, left leg is down to 29. Tentacle Shogun needs a 4 to avoid hurting a pilot, gets a 9. Alright. Physical attacks. Who is this? That is... Oh, Wyvern. Wyvern has no targets. The Cestus is not going to kick a building. Alright. So, Heat is looking a little rough. I think, I know it's a little early, but I think this is where I'm going to go ahead and save it. And that is, you know what, we'll just call this one Urban, because it's another breakthrough. No. Yeah, it is another breakthrough. We're trying to prevent them breaking through. So yeah, we'll save that as Urban. We will save it as Exit Save. Time to ponder the beating we're taking? Yeah, we've got 2 mechs in rough shape already. Especially Scarponi, man. 120 damage in 1 turn. Jeez. That's rough. Alright, but yeah. We've got reinforcements en route. We just need to get Scarponi out of there. We need to get Wyvern out of there. He's about to get trapped in that little alley that he's in. There's a mad cat on the horizon. That's going to be a problem. But yeah. Thanks for joining me. Varank, the Melon Guy, Carpathice. I know you're probably not still here. But yeah, thank you all for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, follow, subscribe, join the community. Link to the Discord is in my bio. We'll see you guys next week. Until then, have a good day, have a good weekend, have a good week.